Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. Election results from Thursday's primary races are in this morning. In the village of Horseheads, 4 candidates were vying in a Republican primary for 2 seats on the Board of Trustees. More than 800 votes were counted, and your winners are Mike Skrosnick and Ronald Swartz. Both will go on to the general election as they seek 4-year terms on the board. In the town of Chemung, 3 people ran on both the Republican and Conservative Party primaries for 2 town justice seats. Starting with the Republican line, Wesley Dibble and Douglas Vaughn, who were separated by just 1 vote, defeated incumbent town justice Carl Bowers. Both winners will go on to represent the Republican Party. Only a handful of residents voted in the conservative race, with Bowers and Vaughn winning. For a link to the results, stay on our website. Just click on useful links. Pennsylvania's Supreme Court is taking up the state's controversial new voter ID law that's less than 2 months ahead of the November presidential election. The justices are hearing arguments over whether the new law poses an unnecessary threat to the right to vote. Attorneys for the state say every registered voter will be able to cast a ballot. Lawyers for plaintiffs insist many registered voters don't know about the requirement, don't have a valid ID, or will be unable to get one. The High Court is made up of 6 justices, 3 Democrats and 3 Republicans. A 3-3 deadlock would allow the law to stand. Some Republicans say the measure is a safeguard against fraud, but opponents say it could stop hundreds of thousands of poor elderly and young voters from casting their ballots.
We're here for one thing, to let the governor and the Republican legislators know that voter ID is wrong, based on a lie, and as you heard Reverend Moore just say, it's a criminal offense against democracy.
The law would take effect in this November election. Pennsylvania is one of several swing states which would require voters to have specific identification. Current polls show President Obama and his Republican challenger Mitt Romney are currently tied there right now. All right, and now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast for today and the weekend. John.
Thanks, Laura. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like we're kind of seeing a downward trend in your weather, at least for today. It'll be cooler, but we'll have some sunshine around, at least for part of your weekend. Your headlines go this way. We're in for some late-day showers today with the cold front coming on through. It'll cool off your temperatures, also increase your cloud cover. It's a real gut check kind of weekend. We've been well above average with your temperatures, but kind of back to reality for this weekend and early next week. We also have some heavy rain potentially coming our way in the Tuesday into Wednesday time frame. We'll show you that on the interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. Future track for today, though, there's your front. Hard to miss it with all the green blobs here all in a line. That's your cold front, colder temperatures behind it. Still warm out ahead of it, though, so we'll still see those temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s today. But by this afternoon, here come your showers. This is 4 o'clock this afternoon. That line of showers extends right by, looks like we'll be into Steuben County at that point, as well as down in Tioga County in Pennsylvania. This continues to push eastward. It's out of here by about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. Behind it, a mostly cloudy sky and some cooler temperatures. Could be a spot sprinkled chance up by the Finger Lakes. Just want to throw that in there. But by Sunday, it's just a partly cloudy day, a little bit warmer because we'll have a little bit more sunshine. Interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. Beyond the weekend, next week is looking seasonable with temperatures in the lower 70s. There's your chances for heavier rain, though, beginning on Tuesday and potentially lingering into Wednesday. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thank you, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY-TV News at 5:36 and 11 in high definition. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.